Good morning. Well, spring break is over, but there is a rippling effect from spring break. We are here to celebrate what happened on our immersion trips, and I am wondering if there's any immersion trip participants out there. Can I? Okay. We had many people go to all different places, every which way we sent people. And I have 3 people that participated on different trips here, and I wanted you to hear their stories. There's some amazing stories. I've had a great week just hearing different things, different places, different cultures, communities that we engaged in, and just some of the things that happened through that. So I want to introduce you to Rudy. I think Rudy's team is somewhere. Yeah, okay. And then Olivia, New Mexico. You have some fans out there. And Andre he went to California. So great places, great things, and I want them to talk as long as possible. So Rudy, I'm going to have you start. Just tell them a little bit about yourself, where you went, and what the ministry was like.
Okay. My name is Rudy. I'm a sophomore here at Hope, nursing major. I did the Miami immersion trip, and it was about urban development with ties with homelessness and poverty.
I'm Olivia Volkman. I'm a sophomore here. I'm studying business management, leadership, communications, and I went to Rehoboth, New Mexico, and we got to study the Navajo Indian tribe and got to hang out with the Rehoboth Christian School.
My name is Andre Gilchrist. I'm a senior here at Hope. I went to California, and our focus was education and urban youth.
Awesome. So different places. We had city experience with children's education and a rural, and then we had an inner city just focused community development. So Rudy, I'm going to ask you, what was the most impacting thing that happened during that week?
Okay. The most impacting thing that happened that week for me was seeing genuine relationships being fostered, whether it was within our group, which got real tight. I see y'all. And the relationships we got to build with people that we encountered on our immersion trip. When you open the door to vulnerability, you get to see more of a person. And we had a speaker come in, and he told us his tale about how he used to sell drugs and how he made $8,000 a year or a week, and that was a lot of money. And he found a deep hole in his heart, though, because that didn't fulfill it. And then he found God eventually, and now he's like youth pastor. And of course, he's not making $8,000 a week, but he finds more passion there, and he feels more fulfilled. And I just really liked being able to share that genuine experience with other people.
And Olivia, we had chatted, and many great things happened on your trip. I know that. Talked to a few different people, and it's hard to narrow it down, but if you could just share one highlight, what would that be?
It would definitely be the community we filled within our group. I love them. I definitely, it was sad saying bye to the kids, but it makes me feel better coming back knowing that I have them. They make, just looking at them, just knowing that I can grow in faith with them at Hope just gives me such an encouragement to continue, my faith journey. And one of the things that definitely brought us together was what we did called a crevice hike, and it was literally 2 rocks, and we had to shimmy our way through by pushing our backs on one side and our feet on the other. And it doesn't sound that hard, but when you're like looking and the person next to you legs are shaking and they're jello, you see God in that hike for sure. It was definitely it was just such a great experience being able to come back and just know that I have them, and we're gonna keep continuing to share the love that we have. So both of you
have kind of highlighted the community that you built with Hope people. I have experienced being an adult mentor for 17 years, taking groups to Jamaica, and each year I have experienced or witnessed how you guys bond. And I have a question for both of you is, did you know a lot of people on your trip before you started?
Yeah,
You
a little
knew
bit.
some. Okay.
They're acquaintances,
and,
though.
You know, and you, what is neat is Rudy was a leader, and I said to the leaders, invite people. We are relational people, and it is neat to share that. You will be lifetime friends, many of you, and to share a cool spiritual experience as well as a cultural getting out of our comfort zone and sharing something together bonds you in a different way. And then Olivia, you had a big group,
Yeah, we
18
had-
people.
Yeah, 18. I knew Katie and Molly, but other than that, I kind of knew familiar faces, but now they're all best friends.
Well, and it does sound kind of funny, but it is neat. I watch this year after year after year, just the community of students, and you are amazing people. On our trip, there'll be different majors, some people are introverts, some people are extroverts, but we draw each other out. And I think of Romans where it talks about the different gifts. There's the gift of encouragers. And when you describe that crevice rock experience, how people speak into different people's lives. And that is the role in our faith as believers to do that. And I think to add a rock crevice experience would definitely bond you together too. So that doesn't hurt, but it can happen no matter whatever trip you go on. And that is a neat part about Hope students is you're very accepting of each other and you look for the strengths, and that is such a cool aspect because that will carry you far as you are a professional, because there's going to be different people. We don't always get to pick who we work with, who our neighbors are, and you see those strengths and you build in that. So Andre, you're sitting over there, and I'm talking too much. I want to hear your story. What did you learn and take back, and you're bringing back here in your life?
I'm bringing back 13 new friendships. I started the trip not knowing anybody, so that was pretty cool. One of the major things, the overlying theme I'd have to say is just the power and the reaches of the gospel and how it unites us even in very different circumstances. There's a group of 5 of us who led a Bible club for Bayshore Ministries, the ministry we were working with down there. And one significant incident that happened was we were just having a normal Bible club, and we overheard some kids talking about their aspirations to join a gang someday. And the reality that hit me and what really broke my heart is that that kid was potentially on his way to becoming another statistic dead to gang violence, potentially. And it just really broke my heart, and I realized that I'm not much different from that kid in the fact that I was down the wrong path in life. And that just as he requires saving, I did too. And that was something I didn't really realize could unite people. So that was really cool.
And you've had an awesome mentor in your life here, and so for you to have that opportunity for a week, I know you came back really fired up.
Yeah.
Just seeing the potential in these young men and getting to know them and building a relationship.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So that's really cool. I want to share a verse with you that you all got to experience. It's found in Isaiah 58:10. If you spend yourselves in behalf of the hungry, satisfy the needs of the oppressed, Native Americans, homeless, kids being raised in poverty, then your light will rise in the darkness, and your night will become like the noonday. And you guys had an opportunity to be hope. And you brought Hope College, to organizations. They received us well. It's a beautiful part about having a partnership where organizations are doing really great things in the name of Jesus. They are helping. We are to bring heaven to earth, and this is just a little way that we can do that. And then to come back, and we are broken people here. Many of our bubbles got bursted a long time ago, whether it was you came from a divorced home or situations. Some Some of us struggle with depression, even struggling to know what you're going to do as seniors as you leave. We all have struggles, and we can help each other. And we have a community that we can build in, and we can reach out. One more opportunity I want to just tell you about tonight. It will be a format much like right now. It's just a panel, but it will be like fast forward 10 to 15 years. It's going to be alumni that will come and share how they're living out their faith. A few of them did an immersion trip. Some of them are currently involved. One has adopted international children. One's a lawyer, one's a woman that is in business, and the other one is in full-time ministry, but he had a chemistry major from Hope College. They're just going to tell their stories, and also I have a couple students that have had really cool experiences on their immersion trip. I wonder what you're laughing at, but I just figured out it's the pictures, so keep laughing. That's awesome. But come tonight anyway. It's at the Scott Science Center. It's just going to be for 1 hour. I'm going to have 6 organizations. If you want to become active here, whether it's here at Hope College or in the community, you're going to have a chance to talk to some staff from organizations. So come tonight. We'd love to have you. Go in peace. Live for Jesus today on a Monday. See ya.